Hey everybody, I'm here today to show you how to make right and left hand turns without a stop sign. In this video, I'll be going over the basics for making right and left hand turns when you don't have a stop sign at the intersection. Without further ado, let's get right into it. I'll be explaining 3 specific things for turning without a stop sign: speed, steering, and safety. Now, with those 3 things in mind, I'll start off by explaining them, then I'll demonstrate myself using them as I make right and left hand turns without a stop sign. All right, we'll start off with safety. Safety is obviously a priority, and there are a few things that you should do before you make your right or left hand turn. What you want to do is you want to put your signal on in advance. You want to check your rear view mirror. You want to check your side mirror on the side that you're turning towards, so right or left, okay? You also want to check your side blind spot on the side that you're turning towards, so once again, right or left. When all of those things have shown you and told you that it's safe to make that turn, then you can go ahead and make that turn, and you should be looking through the turn. Look ahead in the turn, okay? So that's the basics of safety, and I'll demonstrate all of this momentarily. The basics of steering. What you want to do is you want to be able to gauge how much you need to turn the wheel. And that comes with practice. And when you know roughly how much you need to turn the wheel, and I'll demonstrate it once again momentarily, you're going to approach the turn, you're going to turn the wheel, you want to hold it in position throughout the turn, and then you can make little micro adjustments to make sure that your curvature is nice and done really, really well. And then you release the wheel, and the wheel should turn back. Now, when you release the wheel, you're not letting your hands go. You're keeping your hands around the wheel, but the wheel should be turning back by itself, okay? The last thing that I want to go over is speed. Now, obviously, if there's traffic or pedestrians or anything that causes you to not be able to make the turn while rolling, while moving, then obviously you have to stop and wait until it's safe to make that turn. But if it's safe to make that turn while you're still moving because there's no stop sign, then what you want to do is you want to slow down before you start turning that wheel. Then you want to maintain that slower speed while the wheel is turned. And then once you finish the turn and the wheel is straight again, that's when you want to accelerate. So let's say, for instance, I'm driving down a street, I'm going 40 kilometers an hour, and I need to make a turn at 25 kilometers an hour. I'd be driving 40 kilometers an hour, I slow down to 25 kilometers an hour, I maintain that speed of 25 as I'm turning, and once the wheel is straight again, I accelerate to, let's say, 40 kilometers an hour on that new street. All right, without further ado, let's get right into it. We're going to go ahead and we're going to take this on the road for a demonstration. Now, it will take me just a few moments to get to a turn that doesn't have a stop sign, but I will get to it momentarily, and I'll just give you a few quick tips as I'm approaching that turn without a stop sign. And I'll try and go through a few of them. Okay, so here is a simple tip that will allow you to be safe as you're making that turn. And I already briefly explained it, but I'm gonna expand on it a bit. You want to be sure to look ahead in the turn. Many beginner drivers, what they do is they have a tendency to look right in front of the hood of their car. So they stare in front of the hood of their car and they think that that's where they need to look. But what happens is you're not prepared for things that are ahead of you on the road. If you look right in front of the hood of your car, like if I'm doing it right now because there's no pedestrians, no traffic anywhere up ahead. So I'm looking right in front of the hood of my car and I can't see what I'm going to encounter. So instead you look ahead. Now people are thinking, well, I'm turning, so I still need to see in front of my car. Well, yes, obviously you do. And if you look ahead, your peripheral will still show you in front of your car. But like right now, I'm about to turn with a stop sign. I'm looking in front of my car, and then I look ahead in the turn once I've already scanned in front of my car, okay? So after I go through this stop sign, there's gonna be a turn without a stop sign, and I'm gonna show you exactly what I'm going to do. And I'll do quite a few of them, like I said. All right. So I'm gonna make a left-hand turn here. This is at a stop sign, okay? So now I'm gonna approach a right-hand turn without a stop sign. So I'm driving about 40 kilometers an hour. My right signal goes on. I check my rear view mirror. I check my right side mirror. I'm slowing down. I check my right blind spot. I've slowed down to about 20 kilometers an hour. Now I'm turning the wheel and maintaining the speed of 20. Release the wheel. And now I can accelerate now that I'm on the new street and my wheel is straight again, okay? Now, I removed my hands from the wheel, just for exaggeration purposes to show you that the wheel turns itself back. But in a real life situation, I would definitely keep my hands like, right in front of the wheel just to make sure. Now this is just a little roundabout on the street. It wasn't actually a turn, it was just like a turnaround point on the street. But we're gonna go ahead, we're gonna be able to make a few more of the turns. So that was a right-hand turn, and I'll try and do some right and some left-hand turns. All right, so here's a stop sign once again. I have to go through these stop signs in order to get to the turns without a stop sign. So once again, I'm just making sure that I can safely make this turn. All right, now I'm gonna reach another turn, a right-hand turn without a stop sign. So I'm driving once again about 40, put my right signal on, rear view mirror, right side mirror, right blind spot. I'm simultaneously slowing down. Now I'm gonna maintain this slower speed as I turn, release the wheel, and now I accelerate now that I'm on this new street. Just like that. It's as simple as that. All right, we're gonna do a little turnaround here, and then I'm going to try and actually we'll go this way. I know of a few more spots without stop signs, and the next one that I should be doing will be a left-hand turn without a stop sign. So once again, there's a stop sign right here, and the unique thing about turns without stop signs versus turns with stop signs is that they're very similar. The only difference is that without a stop sign, you're checking for traffic and pedestrians more rapidly, and you might not have to stop. So right now, there's a pedestrian over there. I'm gonna just, obviously, I'm gonna let the pedestrian go, but my signal's going on, checking my rear view mirror, checking my left side mirror. Here's a situation where I have to stop. Checking my left blind spot. I'm stopping so that the pedestrian can go. And then now that the pedestrian has cleared the intersection, I'm able to make that turn. So just because there's no stop sign doesn't mean you don't have to stop. If there's a pedestrian, or if there's traffic, or if there's whatever that's causing you to not be able to make that turn safely, then you have to come to a complete stop. It's as simple as that. It's as simple as that. So we'll go ahead. We'll make one more up ahead over here. So there's a stop sign right over there. What I'm going to do is I'm actually going to turn into a driveway and give you an example of turning left and right into driveway, because there isn't a stop sign obviously in a driveway. So I put my left signal on, rear view mirror, left side mirror, left blind spot, no traffic, no pedestrians, so I can go ahead and turn into the driveway, come to a complete stop. I'm going to turn around over here. Now, with that being said, once again, you have to make sure that you check for pedestrians and traffic, and you only make that turn if it's safe to do so. Okay, it's as simple as that. And one last thing before I finish this video, I just want to say that the instructions for the safety checks, the rear view mirror, side mirror, side blind spot, your signal's been on in advance and so forth, it seems like quite a bit, but the truth of the matter is that as you practice driving and as you get more driving experience and as you get better, these little checks become much faster. So as you saw, I was able to check just as fast as I said it. Signal, rear view mirror, left side mirror, left blind spot, checking for pedestrians and traffic. I was able to speak it really quickly, and if I wasn't explaining it, I'd probably be able to do those actions even faster while still ensuring that it's absolutely safe to make that turn. But that's basically it. In this video, I've shown you how to make right and left-hand turns without a stop sign. If you like this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up. Let me know what you think down below as a comment. And of course, be sure to subscribe for more great car and driving videos just like this one. And that's all I have for you today. Thanks for watching.